a rarity in a few senses. This is one of the very, very small number of like 2D games on the N64. And very rare example of a sequel that improves things on the N64. Which sounds a little mean, but like we've got some stinkers in the mix tonight, let's be honest. Good old Ogre battle person lowly caliber. So the original Ogre battle is one of those games that I think people are generally familiar with. It's pretty neat. It's pretty inherently captivating. But it's a very flawed game. Oh, and this music is getting a little choppy. Let me just start it and see if we can get that. Like, the big problem I have is we got this whole alignment system. And the idea of the alignment system is if you have a group of units whose average alignment is higher than like the town they're rescuing, then the people that they're rescuing consider that, you know, good. Like, oh good, you're overthrowing the tyrants who were commanding this town and leave us in a better place. And if your alignment is lower than it, then it's like kind of the opposite. You're not so much liberating that town as enslaving them. So you want all of your units to have very high alignment. The problem is you can't have all your units have very high alignment. Because alignment isn't just like, you know, wizards are evil and like paladins are good. It's based on your actions. And your actions are all kind of just fighting. So to maintain a good alignment, what you want to do is like give people an AI where they'll just rough people up a bunch and not get any actual kills and like focus on healing and defense. Which is all well and good, but it's, you know, it's kind of an RTS. You do eventually have to kill everyone. So you kind of have to have, like, your chosen executioners. And also, like, hitting people who are a higher level than you gives you goodness, and if you're higher level than them, it gives you badness. So you just kind of, like, have your show heroes who don't do anything effective running around, and then your cleanup squad. And you want to make sure the cleanup squad never actually, like, takes over any cities. This one changes it, so it's that you want units that are close to the alignment of the town. So, like, if there is the, you know, evil chaos town, and if some paladin comes in there, they hate that, because you're, like, you know, spoiling all their fun. You want the evil wizard who knows how to party to take over that town. They also changed how you get new units where you're not just, like, buying them, but there's, like, recruits who are just these little piles of little tiny guys, and if they get enough combat experience, they grow up to be real boys and girls. Sure. Yeah, this is another one that's getting kind of scrungly on the simulator. Sure. Let's see. I think this is mostly setting your alignment. Let's try to be Gaitujos. these all affect your stats in some very meaningful way. I do like these options. You can just make a horny character. What kind of attack you want? Like, it's all goes with the music's really, really, really crunching on me here. Those are kind of a shame they didn't keep making these. I want to play, like, you know, Ogre Battle Fat Bottom Girls. And Ogre Battle Bicycle. It's a good campfire. Really, really good 2D art in this. Which makes sense because, you know, the, like, basically the whole dev team for this, if I recall, got absorbed not long after this by Squaresoft and made Final Fantasy Tactics. And you can kind of see the lineage in the sprite art. It's so hard not to read that it is also known as Castle. Ugh. It looks so good and it sounds so bad on this. It's kind of weird how this series went, because you had a game like this, then a like traditional tactical RPG, and then another game like this. And I'm almost certain they don't take place in that order chronologically. I think it's this original Ogre Battle and Tactics, but I could be very, very wrong on all that. Yeah, like, look at that door. Like, there's some really nice art in this game. And the shadow on that staff. Those shears too, for that matter. Master Miller. Oh no! I do need to find a way to like get my actual old consoles hooked up to stream properly without having to do emulators that kind of suck like this. Okay. Let's just get into a fight. Get a nice pleasant effect there. We just did this. Because you're a petulant child? Because I said all the churchy things on the test? I mean... No. You gotta have one of these guys in your big war story. Let's look at that grass just kind of flowing in the breeze there. Anyway. Say the line, Bart. Oh, I guess it doesn't. That's a shame. And then just kind of bounce down here a little bit, and then just got this neutral down. Just have the one unit right now? I guess I do. Weird. See, if you're not familiar with the Ogre Battle games, this one and the first one do this whole sort of RTS-y map screen where you eventually have, like, you know, like 15 or so piles of people to send up to do stuff. You do have more? Okay, I do. So in fact, get some people out here then. Let's see. Oh, you got like nothing. Let's get some experience for your nothing. There's not, to my knowledge, a speed up button, unfortunately. And there's apparently some fog of war, since, oh, there's somebody in this town. One more group out here just in case. Okay, you suck, but if things go wrong... have you around somewhere. Yeah, just miserably stepping on the maps. It's potentially a very guidey game. It's kind of like... Yeah. Be a proper goody two-shoes there. You too. You can change it in combat, but... The way combat works is actually very hands-off. That little, like, approach box is kind of the only option. And they just kind of watch them do their thing. So yeah, these little happy guys are the like fresh recruits, and if I forget what the actual metric is, but if they like get so and so many experience or like survive so many battles, then one of them turns into a real person, and the rest of them just go back into the pile of recruits. I think like you get more of their experience per little munchkin you have in the group too. So if you have like a really like recruit heavy group and you can keep them alive somehow, they promote really fast into real stuff. But they're very fragile, so. You know what? Why don't you soften it up something? I missed that with my character. Oh well. We should be going like well, not that much faster than this actually. This is 51 out of 60 frames per second. Sadly, only the SNES game has Fight It Out. I mean, yeah, text doesn't count, you know it. See, I can, like, pause between rounds here and change the strategy. You know, watch just be a jerk, actually. Good your character. That nerd. In the right area, the alignment also takes the air alignment account, so killing the evil wizard actually does sometimes work out for you. It's a complicated system. I must say that's neutral town. You know, when you have your leader gone, you just kind of freak out and run. And you can have their AI set to like kind of intentionally suck, because that's how you like stay good. Or not, apparently. It's very hard to like game the system. Yeah, this is running bad, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but yeah, it's interesting to see Ogre Battle do its thing. You do want to see if these little guys level up. Guess it takes a bit. Yeah, last chance. Level up or move on to the next game. No pressure, little guys, but do the thing. He did not do the thing. That's nice. But yeah, kind of very like slow plotting sort of game, if I'm honest. But take my word for it, this one is better than the original.